come on today and talk to you. You may or may not have seen that I am going to be running the Alternative Diet program as an 8-week program in a closed Facebook group. Now, it's been a while since I've run a course in this way. I moved away from running them in Facebook groups last year and developed them on a standalone platform. So this particular course is normally a 4-week course that I run online, and it's a fully mentored course. What that means is that the person I'm working with have one-to-one sessions with me throughout the 4-week period, because that's the best way, I believe, to work with people, is to get really hands-on and give people the opportunity to talk one-to-one and really work through what's going on for them. Otherwise, the danger is you just kind of do or don't do the work. There's kind of no accountability. So I've made a decision that I'm going to run the course as an 8-week course. So rather than it being so full on, I'm going to break that, because there's 8 modules in the course, so I'm going to break it down into a module a week. But I'm going to run it in a Facebook group. So the benefits of that are you get a community to work with. It's only going to be a small group. I'm thinking of up to 20 people if I can get that number interested. I'll certainly run it if I get 10. So there's going to be a small community working in a closed Facebook group supported by email, so that you'll get an email each day of each week of the activity. So, sorry about that. So, excuse me, the way I see it working, anyone who signs up and comes on, you will get a one-to-one call with me at the start of the course, so we can talk through just a few things really. There'll be a bit of a questionnaire to fill out, and we'll have a one-to-one call to get you ready for the 8-week course. Okay. Then each week you'll have an activity to focus on. For that activity, you'll get an email. You'll also get a workbook to work on. And at the end of each activity, you'll have like what I call an AMBER action sheet. So it will get you thinking about, what do you need to start doing more of? What do you need to stop doing? And what do you need to think about starting doing? Hi, whoever's just come on. So at the end of each week, you're going to start creating a little mini action plan. So you can imagine by the end of week 8, and when you've done all of those modules, you're going to have a really substantial list of different things that you need to start doing or stop doing. And then at the end of the 8 weeks, we're going to have another one-to-one call, either done over the phone, via a video call. If you live locally, we can maybe meet up for a coffee, to then sit down and really create a long-term plan for you. So whilst it is an 8-week course, there's going to be like a follow-up as well. So it's not something that you're going to just do and then it's going to get forgotten. You know, hopefully you're going to engage in all that activities over the 8 weeks, and at the end of that you're going to have a really, not only are you going to have more information about you and what you need to work on in terms of your emotional eating, but you're going to have a really robust plan at the end of it. Now, we all know that emotional eating isn't really the problem, it's just a symptom. So the whole course is geared around taking you through a sequence of exercises that are going to help you start to really understand the root of your overeating. So we are going to look at childhood and messages from childhood around food specifically, but also messages that you developed in childhood that are going to still be with you hanging around as an adult now. And for those of you that didn't done the inner and outer child work with me, there's going to be more of that stuff. We're also going to look more deeply at emotional triggers, so you're going to really start to understand them and recognize them in your own life. We will do a bit more deeper work on mindful eating. We're doing some stuff at the moment, but it's very, very sort of high level stuff. We'll do a bit deeper work on mindful eating. We're also going to do work around the hierarchy of needs and where you are or are not meeting your needs in your life. We're going to look at assertiveness. We're going to look at sabotage. You know, there's going to be a lot covered over that 8 weeks, but equally not overwhelming you. And also what I'm going to do at the end of every week is give you an opportunity to jump on a Zoom video call as a group, so we can talk about the week's activity, what's come up for you, share experiences, share our stories, which are all a really important part of the healing journey and learning journey. So the course, like I say, it's an 8-week course. It's going to be run in a Facebook group. supported by live Zoom calls and also email. The course is £125, and if you want to jump on board, it will be awesome to have you on board. The course is normally £295. But because I can run it in a small group, I've reduced that price to £125. So if you're interested, there is a link in the comments below this that means you can buy your place, sign up for your place. And anyone who's worked with me before, you know I'm really hands-on. You know you're going to have the opportunity to ask lots of questions and to really start to dig deeper and get to the bottom of what's going on with you and your relationship with food. But also, you are going to get to the end of this 8 weeks and there is going to be a structured action plan for you and continued support in terms of, we'll keep the group open and see how everyone is getting on. It's nice doing it in a community, isn't it? It's nice doing it in a group where we all kind of come from a similar place and we can really support each other through that 8 week process. Anyway, have a fab day, guys, and let me know if you want to come on board.